a very, very powerful opponent, Bob Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for the main event, for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Please rise for the national anthem of the United States of America. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Caracas, Venezuela, defending his title for the 12th time, the light heavyweight champion of the world, Basil Qatar. From the United States, the challenger from New York City, Bob Kelly. This will be a 6-round match, 10-minute limit for each round.
This is it, the World Light Heavyweight Wrestling Championship on the line in the far corner, along with his manager and his second, of course, Luis Cardenas, is the World Light Heavyweight Champion, Basil Qatar. The round being introduced at this time. There you'll also see his son, his 18-year-old son, will be seconding him, Bob Kelly. And here's a surprise, Bob Kelly moving into the ring with a mask. Bob Kelly wearing a mask in the ring. Nobody had expected this. However, it is not illegal. He's perfectly within his rights if he wishes to do this. The only thing I could think of at this time in seeing Kelly make this move would be perhaps that he wants to keep a completely impassive face to the light heavyweight champion. He does not want the champion to see any expression on his face, such as pain or what have you. I'm sure he feels that this will give him a psychological edge on the World Light Heavyweight Champion, Basil Qatar. All right, the match is underway, and as we say in America, this is for all the marbles now. The World Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. Bob Kelly, the challenger, on your right. He has 42 straight victories. We saw George Bataille win his match earlier and made mention of the fact that perhaps this is a good omen. Well, we're going to find out now. The first of 6 10-minute rounds between Bob Kelly, the challenger, Vasile Bataille, the World Light Heavyweight Champion. Bataille very cautiously moving in. Collar and elbow, checking each other now. Neither man able to gain advantage on that one. Both men breaking off. They'll be checking each other for weight, leverage, balance, and strength. Back into the ring ropes. And a good clean break by Bataille. You can see by the upper body development of Kelly that he obviously has had a lot of weightlifting background. Very, very powerfully built man. Overhook on the arm of Vasile Bataille, the light heavyweight champion, and so it is Kelly moving out quite aggressively, taking the offense here. Bataille, of course, with beautiful move, and that's the thing we talked about with Bataille. He'll go to the air suddenly and very quickly moved up, got a good flying head scissors, took Kelly to the canvas. Has the arm overhooked. Good back leg trip by Bob Kelly. And it is Bataille moving backwards very quickly, watching his man carefully. Again, they approach an arm drag and twist now by Bataille. Up and on top of his man, drives him to the canvas, and Kelly makes it to the ring ropes again. Kelly complaining to the referee, but to no avail. There's one thing about Bataille. He stays within the confines of the rules and regulations of wrestling. Duck under, go behind, and a waist cinch by Bob Kelly. Partially broken and cinches down once again, and now that good upper arm strength and upper body strength of Bataille breaks that waist cinch, goes into a side headlock. Bataille maintaining a side headlock now. Kelly fires him off. Bataille rolling reverse into a good head scissors once again and again. Bob Kelly back to the canvas, and Kelly has to become somewhat frustrated at this point because there is no point at Vasile Bataille that you can attack and attack very successfully. He is perhaps one of the most versatile wrestlers ever to grace that 20-foot squared circle. A chop to the midsection by Kelly, and that one took Bataille by surprise. Back into those ropes once again. Another one to the midsection, and that was a closed fist. And so Kelly starting to take those shortcuts. That frustration beginning to show, obviously. And that may be one of the reasons that mask is on, is to make sure that Bataille cannot tell by facial expression what is going on in the mind of Bob Kelly. Kelly now cinches down on the arm and into a partial rear chin lock. There was some thought, of course, Bataille at 42 years old. They were concerned about his legs. Well, we've seen evidence thus far in the match that those legs are in tremendous condition. And we might also point out that Mr. Kelly's coming into that ring with that mask. If he thought that was going to disturb Vasile Bataille, he might as well think again. As you can see just then, Bataille getting the arm bar, armed Kelly. Bataille's had over 7,000 professional matches. He's met every possible kind of competition. Good hook and take down, but Bataille moves in very swiftly, and there you see that great speed with a single leg pickup, but Kelly again breaks it up with the heel of his foot. Bataille coming back to his feet. We said, of course, the 6 10-minute rounds, and now Kelly driving a knee to the midsection, and that one looked like it could have been a borderline situation. Coming off the ropes once again. Again, that knee drives in, and it looks like it was either on the belt line or just beneath it. All right, at ringside, it is Bataille catching an elbow to the top of the skull. And Bataille closes in another elbow to the top of the skull. And so Kelly moving somewhat confidently now against the light heavyweight champion. They feel that he has things going. A good, beautiful chop by the champion himself. The champion catches him again, and Kelly is down. Bataille closes in, but Kelly very quickly makes it over to the ring rope. This is one thing about, and we can see a good clean break and a pleased reaction from the crowd here, watching this World Light Heavyweight Championship match. And now Bataille, through to the midsection, that drives Kelly back to the canvas. Bataille cinches down on either side of the neck now of Bob Kelly, the challenger. Referee Rocky Rolio watching in very carefully. You can hear the excitement of the crowd, and Bataille, of course, known as the king of wrestling because of his popularity. We said earlier, of course, he was born in Venezuela from Lebanese extraction. Bata using the back of the elbow that time to the top of the skull of Kelly. And Kelly again trying to make it to the ring ropes. Does make it to the ring ropes. It's perfectly legal, but Kelly using those ropes to his own advantage at this point in time. And now it is Kelly who has been staggered. Bata closes in again. A good headbutt that puts Kelly to the canvas. So the challenger is down. Words of encouragement coming now from Basile Bata's son, sitting and seconding in his corner. Kelly hanging into those ropes. Bata following those rules. He's a gentleman wrestler, no question about that. Duck under, go behind, a waist cinch again by Kelly. And Bata caught again by Kelly. Kelly taking those shortcuts. A hammerlock, rear chin lock, and Bata on the canvas. And that certainly most questionable blow has had its effect on Bata, no question about that. And now, concern and worry crossing the face of Bata's son in the corner to your left on the screen. Bata, and that could be, if possible, very close to a chokehold. And Bata trying desperately to free himself from this challenger, Bob Kelly, keeping the hammerlock and the rear chin lock. And Bata's going to have to figure it. Goes to that knee, breaks the hold, and it appeared it was a chokehold. It appeared he was choking. Now, once again, Kelly closing in. Watch Bata slip away from it. He does. Bata slips away very nicely. And again breaks free. So I say, with 7,000 matches and with that great fighting heart, that great fighting spirit, it's going to take a lot more than that to put this light heavyweight champion to the mat for that count of 3. Once again, Kelly caught with a headbutt. And a small bit of relief going across the face of Bata's son in the corner. Bata catches him once again in the throat. Kelly to the canvas. Kelly coming up very slowly now. Bata standing back, once again showing the tremendous sportsmanship that he has, the great sense of fair play. Even though this man has offended him in many ways in this ring, he has not chosen to retaliate in that same form. In other words, he has not brought himself down to the level of this man who is bending those rules with rather reckless abandon. Bata going in with that claw hold once again. And again, Kelly using the back of the elbow drives Bata to the canvas. Bata again coming up very slowly, and it is Kelly again, the base of the elbow, the back of the elbow to the top of the skull of the light heavyweight champion of the world, Basile Bata. Kelly now moving outside the ring, and obviously totally confident that he has the champion in a lot of trouble here, being encouraged by his second. Once again, Kelly outside that ring, exerting more pressure on the head and on the neck and that spinal column of Basile Bata. Now Kelly moving back into the ring. He is the challenger. Bata having trouble getting up this time. Kelly, chop to the chest once again that puts the champion back on the canvas. He has taken tremendous punishment. Now, that was a closed fist to the head. Bata fires back, and the challenger staggered. Bata catches him again, and the challenger staggered again. Another headbutt that puts him to the canvas. It's amazing the tremendous second effort this light heavyweight champion has, Basile Bata. Great second effort. Moves in with that claw hold once again into the abdomen of Bob Kelly. And Kelly, the challenger, has learned and learned in a hurry during this first 10-minute round thus far. There again, he goes to the ring ropes. Going to the ring ropes once again. But Kelly has learned that why Basile Bata is the world light heavyweight champion and why he is so revered in his homeland of Venezuela. Broken up, and it is Bata firing back, and a slugfest erupting here between these two. Kelly catches him, one on the solar plexus, drives